A lot of you are rushing the progress. You are rushing your own progress. You are rushing the journey. Let me explain something. There is one thing, and I always tell people there's nothing you can't overcome. This is true. However, there is one thing on this planet that you will never, ever, no matter how strong you are, it don't matter how tough, it doesn't matter how strong your will is. There's one thing that you will never be able to stop or beat. And that one thing is the clock. The clock. You cannot beat the clock. I'm pretty sure you've heard your elders say that to you. You probably heard your parents say that to you. You probably heard this shit so many times, but I'm telling you, it's the truth. You cannot beat the clock. And a lot of you feel like you can. This is not good. This is where fear comes back into play. And I always say, do not be afraid of fear. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the inevitable end coming. Because the inevitable end is coming. We are all going to reach our expiration. Every one of us. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen a year from now. It could happen 20 or 30 years from now. It does not matter, but eventually it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about that. Rushing the progress and rushing towards your finish line is not going to make it any better. In fact, it's not going to get you to the finish line closer, because here's what happens when you rush stuff. When you rush things, you make mistakes. This is common sense. This is common sense shit. This is stuff that most of us have been told since we were kids, since we started growing up. We became adolescents and we started really understanding more about how life works and about how the real world works. People are going to tell you, the more you rush, the more you're going to make mistakes. And the difference between making those mistakes and the necessary mistakes is you're not going to learn from those mistakes, because in your mind, you're going to constantly be in a hurry. You're going to constantly be in a rush to make it to the finish line, which is not good. Stop rushing it. Let it happen. You are doing the right things. You are taking all the right steps. If you know for sure, 110% in your mind, that you are taking all the right steps, you're making all the right choices, it's going to happen. It just might not happen as soon as others. And that's another thing that I feel we worry about. We worry about what other people are doing. The average human being is constantly running somebody else's race. They are constantly in competition with somebody, even if that somebody doesn't know them. We have all been guilty of this. We see another person with this glamorous lifestyle. We see a beautiful woman with a ladies. You see a beautiful woman with a beautiful rich husband on her side, and you say, "I want that." You see a guy with a beautiful woman, nice cars, and he's got all this money, and you say to yourself, "I want that, man. I wish I could have that." You run somebody else's race. Why are you looking at something through somebody else's eyes or through somebody else's perspective? You don't know these people. These people might not be as happy as you think they are, or as you make them out to be. So stop comparing. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's, because that's not your journey, man. I always say it. Run your own race and you will get there eventually. I feel that it's the eventually that scares people. It's the eventually because they feel it's never going to happen. A lot of people confuse eventually with never. Don't confuse eventually with never, because there are two different things. Never, that's a sign of giving up. There's two words I can't stand in the English vocab. It's can't and never. I don't like saying either or, because to me, that is a sign of submission. You are submitting yourself to the struggles that you have to go through. You are submitting. Stop doing that. Stop doing that shit. Stop comparing. Stop running other people's race. Stop trying to drive down somebody else's road. That's not your path, because they're getting off on a completely different exit than you. You know where your exit is, so focus on that. Run the mileage, run your own race, Don't rush, and you'll get there. It's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. And trust yourself. Trust the process. And don't rush it. Folks, if you don't remember anything, always remember this. Time is on your side until time runs out. Let me say that one more time. Time is always on your side until time runs out. Yes, eventually your time is going to run out. Your ticket going to get punched. There's nothing you can do about that. Eventually it's going to happen. But stop worrying about when it's going to happen and start focusing on what you have now. What you have now. Worrying about the past stresses you out. Worrying about the future stresses you out. Worrying about the end will stress you the fuck out. But focusing on the now, living in the now and enjoying the time that you have, that's one of the first steps to comfortable contentment, which is what I always preach about. Comfortable contentment. That is where we all want to be in this world. We want to be in that state of comfort and understanding, because that's what comfortable contentment is. It's understanding. So if you don't take anything else from these videos, just take away and just take the understanding that I'm trying to teach. The understanding that I myself am still learning. For those who think that I've mastered, that I have not mastered anything. But I haven't lost my willingness to learn. I am learning as I go. I'm learning as I'm making these videos. I'm learning as I'm going through life. You're going to constantly learn until your time runs out. This is what I mean by taking advantage of the time that's given to you. You have time. You still got time to learn. You still got time to meet new people. You still got time to learn from the new people that you meet, because you're going to learn something from everybody that you come into contact with. Everyone that you meet. Didn't I say it before? Every encounter is a lesson learned. Take these lessons, man. Stop sweating the future. Sweating the future is going to kill you. Worrying about the past is going to kill you. Both of them, they're going to take you out faster than any natural cause. Our end is coming. All of our ends are coming. But focusing on back there and way ahead of the future, worrying about the past and the future, that's going to take you out even quicker, because it's stress. Stress is a killer. Stop stressing. Stop worrying. Quit tripping. Stop worrying about the time that's coming, or the time that's coming to an end, and focus on the time that you got now. Enjoy yourself while you still can. Folks, if you've reached the end of this video, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Also, if you're new to my channel, don't be a stranger. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And in case nobody else tells you, I'll tell you. I love you, and I'm proud of you. Keep it up.